YouTube channel at Be OK Zone. So let's go straight to the board. We have some jam likely questions in chemistry. The first question says the alkyl group is represented by the general formula dash A CnH2n, B CnH2n minus 2, C CnH2n plus 1, D CnH2n plus 2. Now, if you check my previous video, I talked about the homologous series, okay? We have about 8 of them or 9, 10 of them, okay? Now, the homologous series is in this phase. We have the alkanes. Okay, let me use the board. We have the alkanes. We have the alkenes. Okay, that's E. We have the alkyne. Okay, we have the alkanos. Okay, we have the alkanes. Alkanons. We have the amine. Okay, we have the alkyl oxy alkane. Okay, we have the, excuse me, let me clean up this. We have the alkyl, okay, oxy alkane. Okay, so I think in my next video I'll talk about this homologous series. So we said that the alkyl group are alkanes that what loses one of their hydrogen what atom. Okay, now let me explain what I meant by that. The general formula or the IUPAC formula for methane is what? CH4, right? That is having what? 1 mole of carbon, okay, 1 molecule of carbon, and also what? 4 molecule of what? 4 atoms of hydrogen. Do you understand? So if I'm to express this now, like I said, it's gonna be what? C, this, okay? Now this methane, okay, can automatically become what? A methyl. How would that happen? This methane will lose what? One of its hydrogen. It will now become what? CH3. So this is what? The surface, you're seeing it, okay? This is the surface, okay? So it now becomes what? An alkyl. That's having this YL what? Surface. Do you understand it now? Let's go straight to the point. The alkyl group is represented by the general formula. So among this formula, which of them now is the formula for the alkyl group? So like I said, let's pick this one. Okay, so CnH2n plus 1. So let's check for methyl. Okay, we said methyl is what? CH3. Okay, so this is a methyl. Okay, methyl is what? CH3. So let's confirm if it's correct. So meaning carbon is 1 and what? Hydrogen atom is what? 1. So in this formula, we have C. N represents what? The number of what? The number of what? Carbon atom, okay? In the compound. So we have C. We have 1. We have 2 into 1, okay? Plus what? 1. So let's express it. This is 1. 2 times 1 is what? 2. Plus 1 is what? 3. So we have H3. So mathematically we can write C1H3. So what do we do? It's going to be what? CH3. So this becomes what? Automatically what? The general formula for our alkyl group. So C is the answer. Okay. Now, if you check in my previous video, so this formula represents what? This is the general formula for solving what? The alkenes, okay? We have the alkenes, okay? This one is used for what? Solving what? The alkynes. Time will not permit me to solve that. So this one is used to what? Solve for the alkanes. So you understand? Go back to my video and watch it so you can have a better understanding. Okay? Is for a general equation of the nature xp plus yq to give us mrho plus ns, the expression for the equilibrium constant is, so although there are options, I don't want to write out the option, I just want to solve so you understand it better. Now in balancing of equilibrium constants, what is required is what? This is how This is a formula, okay? That's the concentration of product, okay, over what? The concentration of what? Reactant. Please take notes. If you have to express a given reaction, now this is a reaction already. This is these are the reactants. Now take notes. In my other video, I talked about balancing of chemical equation. On the left hand side is what? The reactant. On the right hand side is what? The product. When this reacts with this, it's going to give us this and this. Do you understand? For instance, when you're reacting limestone, calcium triisocarbonates, reacting with what? HCl, that's an acid, is going to yield what? Carbon dioxide and also what? Water. That is a reaction. Do you understand it now? So let's get down to the board. So when this is the equilibrium constant, okay, the concentration of products over what? The concentration of what? Reactant. And also if you have it's what they call coefficients, okay, let me say for instance you have 2x plus 3, okay, or you have 2x squared plus 3y. Now you ask, what is the coefficient of x squared in this equation? Equation. Take note, 2 is what? The coefficient of what? This x squared. So what it means is this: any number that is written or before a particular variable is termed as what? The coefficient. Do you understand? Okay, so let's proceed then. So from this reaction now, this Mr plus Ns is what? The product. So we're going to express this is equals to what? We have, now take note, this is the coefficient of this arrow. You understand? So the arrow will be in this bracket. This bracket refers to as what? The concentration of that particular compound. Do you understand? Okay, so we have this plus, arrow in this. So M will be what? At the top like this. Do you understand? Plus S, okay, S, then N will be what? At the top here, over, for the reactant, P will be in the box, then X will be here, then plus what? Q will be here, and what? Y will take the place. So this is the option. So this is, assuming I wrote the option, you'd have seen the option. So this is the correct what? Representation of this equation, okay, in for equilibrium constant. Do you understand? So this is our answer. Okay, my marker is faint. So this is it. Take note. It's very simple. Very simple. Now the next question. The next question says, when delta H is negative, a reaction is said to be what? Dash. A, deliquescent. B, reversible. C, exothermic. D, endothermic. Now this delta H means what? Change in what? Change in what? Heat. You understand? So when there's a change, when you see the word delta, it means what? Change. Okay. Okay, so when delta H is what? Negative, a reaction is said to what? To be A, deliquescent. What does it mean for a substance to be deliquescent? Now in this option, this is not even supposed to be here, okay? But let me just explain so we understand it better. Now a substance or a hydrate is said to be deliquescent when it's what? It absorbs water from what? The atmosphere, and as a result, it can dissolve. Do you understand? It can dissolve, okay? We have reversible. A reaction is said to be reversible when it can undergo a forward and what? A backward reaction. That is when you see this symbol in a particular chemical reaction. This is it. This is a forward reaction. This is a what? Backward reaction. So it means that reaction is what? Reversible. Okay? And the other option says exothermic is a reaction, a reaction whereby heat is what? Given off in the environment, okay? Heat is given off, heat is given off. Now endo means what? Heat is what? Retained, that is positive. For this exo is what? Negative. So when delta H is not negative, so what does it mean? So we said that when heat is what? Given out, it means what? It is negative. Do you understand? When heat is absorbed into the environment, it is what endo, that is what positive. So when delta H is negative, it means what the reaction is what exothermic. Okay, this is exothermic reaction. Thank you for watching my video. Please do well to subscribe if you found value in my video. Thank you and bye for now.